Hello, hello. Been a little while since I've done one of these, so I figured it was time for an update. Overdue for an update. That's the word I was looking for there. Not much to report. I was really looking forward to having some stuff done this week. Just start kind of moving along the personal site and the year one site and some of the other stuff. But some side projects that I hadn't touched in a while kind of sprung back up. I had a problem with some hosting on one, and some stuff kind of sprung up on one of the two other ones that needed some work, and so I kind of had to spend a couple days kind of honoring some old agreements, which is it's nice. They're fun projects, and they're people that I really like. Hopefully, though, by the end of the week, I'll be almost entirely done with side projects, which will be awesome, and then I can focus like all of my attention on this stuff. Um, I still feel like energized about doing year one. I still feel very energized about making stuff and learning to be a programmer and learning all this sort of stuff. I feel totally amped about it. I can't wait to make things and put them out there and just kind of see what happens. But I also feel like I'm kind of hitting the wall a little bit. Like I can't wait to actually start making stuff because I feel the excitement slipping away. I feel like it's definitely slipping away. So, man, I can't wait to be done with side work. I cannot wait to be done with side work so I can just dig in, go full steam ahead on this stuff. I can't wait. I picked up 2 books. Let me get them here. I picked up 2 books at Barnes & Noble the other day. I see these all the time. I feel pretty comfortable with HTML and CSS, but just as like a reference guide. I really dig this book. It has like pretty much anything you could ever need to know in it. I feel like even though I am very comfortable with both of these things, this is pretty much the extent of my like web development knowledge. It's not very far, but I can do this just fine. But man, this is sweet. It's got everything. If I ever have a question about anything, it's in here. So cool. It's a really great reference material. The one that I'm really stoked about though is this JavaScript and jQuery book. It's thick, as you can see. It's like real big. But I'm pumped about this because I don't know much about this at all in terms of like I'm not very good. I don't feel very firm. I don't feel very comfortable. We'll say with either one of these things. You can do some stuff like back to top scripts and stuff on page load and stuff like that. But I'm looking forward to kind of having these things sitting around so they can be my reference books. Man, this is cool. This is cool. I'm pumped about being able to dig into these things. I found those at Barnes & Noble. They were both 20% off too, which is even better. I'm pretty sure I'm like single-handedly keeping Barnes & Noble alive with all my book purchases. Yeah, so that's about it. I don't have a lot to report today. I got some new strings for my guitar, so I've been playing guitar some too. It was kind of bad timing because now I just want to play guitar like a whole lot. That's going to be my entire second year, I think. Like after I get through this web development year with year one, the whole second year I think is going to be about music, and I'm just going to spend a lot of time like writing songs and playing gigs places and stuff I don't know anything about. I'm not comfortable with. I want to be good at, and I kind of enjoy. So all of next year is going to be about music, which I am extremely pumped about. I feel like it's hard to be as excited, for me anyways, about the programming side of things after working on computers and in web design now for the last several years and feeling pretty comfortable with like the design side of things and I don't know, kind of comfortable with like the world of the web. It doesn't feel as exciting to me as writing and playing out, playing shows at coffee shops and pubs and stuff like that. Like that sounds really exciting. That sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds terrifying, absolutely, but it sounds like a whole lot of fun. But I know that the web development choice is going to be a better choice in the long run for me. I know that being able to make at least minimum viable products for whatever idea comes to mind is going to be a great place to start for the rest of my future. So that's pretty cool. I mentioned in the first video that some of my goals for 2015 are, well, they're more so kind of like frames of thought than goals. One of them though is the question, if your health and if your net worth and your health were directly correlated, how would your life change? Like, what would change now? So I've gone to the gym a couple times. My gym is really expensive, and I really hate going to the gym. So I've been thinking about starting to box. There's a sweet boxing gym in an area of town pretty near me, pretty close to me. I can't talk tonight. This is terrible. In an area of town pretty close to me. It's kind of expensive. It's $99 a month. But how cool does that sound? Boxing, like all ducking and weaving and stuff. I think that'd be so much fun. I think that'd be awesome. It's a great workout, and I've always kind of wanted to learn how to fight, so I think that'd be really cool. So I'm looking into that some this week. I've had a really bad week of spending money. I've spent so much money on stuff. It's been so stupid. So I need to kind of tone back on that. I really need to focus on where my money's going. I'm terrible at it. I just buy so many like books mostly and other useless stuff. Except for a cat. I think I'm getting 2 cats tomorrow. Like an idiot, getting 2 cats. Which I'm very stoked about. So in another video coming up soon, maybe I'll show you my cats. Maybe I'll introduce you to my cats. Hermione Granger, Cat Stevens. Yeah, I know, I'm embarrassed too. Oh my god, this video is getting out of hand. So anyways, it's friggin' semi-daily, daily vlog things are just meant to be kind of stupid updates and stuff that I'm working on and or not working on in this case. Man, I can't wait to get the side project stuff done. I'm energized by the projects that I'm working on. I think they're really fun. The work that I'm putting out, I like for the most part. I think it's generally pretty good for these side projects. So like they're a lot of fun on their own. But I think the having this project that I really want to work on for me, not for clients, just kind of like dangling on a rope in front of my face, you know, the carrot leading me forward is so enticing that I just want to leave everything else behind and just chase that stuff. So I see it opening up some doors, and I'm afraid that if I don't really commit myself to it, then I'm going to look back in a year and wonder where I spent all my time. So I want to get moving on things before I get to that point. So we'll see. Hopefully, well, I know for sure this weekend I will wrap up at least one more side project, and then I can start really diving into some of the stuff next week. So this may be the last video this week. I don't know if I'm going to have too much else to report. Maybe that should be a goal. Maybe I should work on doing at least one interesting thing per week. That way I have to do at least a weekly video. It's probably not a bad idea. I need to set some goals. That'll be my first thing, is set very strategic goals. Okay, now I'm rambling. So I'm going to get off of here, let you guys stop watching this. I don't know why you're watching this anyways if you are, but if you are, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. I don't really know. I think this probably needs a little bit more structure, but I still want to keep it kind of loose. So, whatever. I'll talk to you guys later on.